back and let me show you how it's done. Welcome to both of you.
What interesting customs you lords have. Drink too much and...
What indignity! What utter... What... Who are you? Leave me alone! I'm not doing anything! Oh, such embarrassment and folly! It's a horror perpetrated against the dignity of Dunmer culture. I'm talking about the clothes. These rags, they're a horrendous joke. And Rigget plans to meet the ambassador wearing them? Oh, it's an incident in the making. I will not have it. I'm doing Rigget a favor. You'll never...
Come, imbibe. Put your cares aside.
I know what you need. And drink. How are you? Free mead for the Conan liker.
Greetings. What brings you to my pier in the middle of this disaster? Sure, suppose. What with the giant attack and all, I completely forgot about all that. My sincerest apologies. Here you go. Haven't you heard? Giants attacked Lower Yorgrim. Go speak to Araki in the tavern over there if you want more information. It's pickled fish. No one actually eats this stuff. It's more of a tradition than a food group. I've even seen a starving Horker refuse to eat these stinky fish. It might be good for keeping the wolves away, though.
Welcome to Volyar's meadery. Please excuse the mess. Sorry. We had some trouble, and there hasn't been enough mead to fill the order. I'll get it on a cart as soon as possible. Here, take this bottle. It's my way of apologizing for the delay. You'll need to ask Halder about that. I just filled the orders. He's right outside if you haven't spoken to him already.
My poor Inga. I promise you, the Volyar name will not be forgotten. I've got to get the meadery open again. I made a promise. This is Volyar's meadery. Makes the sweetest mead you'll ever taste. At least it did. Then the Orcthane sent his Stormfist thugs. He demanded free mead for his troops. Their brute of a leader got carried away. He killed the Volyar family. More than you know. They killed my wife Inga. She was Old Man Volyar's daughter. I planned to reopen the meadery. My brothers came to help. We need to get rid of the Stormfists and gather the ingredients Rorold needs to start fermenting mead again. I'm a farmer, not a fighter, and the place is still crawling with Stormfists. Could you go to the meadery and make sure it's safe? Once inside, grab the recipe book and some fragrant herbs and rare spices. Then Rorold can start making mead again. My wife loved this place. It's been in her family for generations. I want to keep the tradition going to honor her memory. My 4 brothers came to help. I'm grateful, but they aren't always as useful as I'd like them to be. No. Inga and I live near Solitude. She came to visit to help her parents prepare orders for the Konenlaika. She wrote to me and said there was trouble. By the time I got here, it was too late. No. No other name would fit. Mugs of Volyar's mead have been raised to seal bargains, toast brave Nords, and end challenges for hundreds of years. We plan to continue that tradition.
Welcome back, my most excellent friend. How goes the hunt? Excellent, and just in time, too. We must welcome most important foreign dignitaries to Windhelm. Here, a set of cultural garb just for you. Please, put these on. I am ready to receive ambassadors in style. Ladies can't resist cultural garb. Get dressed. Meet me by the docks.
You need a drink.
What?
I forgot what I'm drinking.
Excellent. Oh, you are here. And you are all fancy. Oh, all cultural and everything. What? No, of course not. Well, maybe a little. The meat you brought looked so good. I took a teeny swig to calm my nerves. I can't help it if the bottle was so small. Being master of ceremonies is hard work. I bet King Yoren drinks plenty. Don't be silly. Here come the dignitaries. Now, look casual and dignified. Welcome to bustling city of Windhelm for King Yoren's amazing Cornlicker celebration. We greet the ambassadors of the glorious Dark Elf and Argonian nations with stinky arms and open fish. Let Rigert be the first to welcome. One moment, please. Let me just check my notes. Ambassador Flies of Steel and Ambassador Normal.
How amusing. King Yoren sent his court jester to receive us. Bravo! Bravo, I say.
What an interesting form of greeting. I may never truly learn to understand the dry skins. Perhaps we should head to the inn, Yvette.
Yes. Cracking suggestion. Perhaps they'll have something other than that. What is that awful Nord beverage? Oh, yes. Mead.
That went amazingly well. Oh, I think. Nonsense! You worry too much, my friend. This is going to be the best corn liquor ever. Now, please take this. It's a gift for all your hard work. Rigert insists. Thank you again, friend. But goodbye now.
Oh, if only you could see yourself. You're covered in it. It's your fault leaving it. We followed you, and Iroldar dealt with the remaining Stonefists before heading back out. The meadery is completely secure now. Rorold is already at work downstairs. We want to start filling orders as quickly as we can. Thank you. This has been difficult, but I'm grateful. Rorold muttered something about honey and giants. If you're up to it, I'm sure he could use your help to get his first batch of mead started. As soon as we're up and running, you can have all the mead you can drink. Oh, by the way, have you met my twin brother Iroldar yet? Iraldar's outside somewhere. He hates losing, and I know he wants a crack at the orc bastard that killed my Inga. If you see Iroldar, Make sure he isn't in over his head. Fen should be along shortly. I just wish I knew where Bjorld was.
The bees are too agitated. They must be calmed to produce the most flavorful honey. The Stormfist ruffians chased a giant across the road, right into my beehives. It's scaring the bees, and frightened bees make bitter honey. You need to get rid of that giant before anything else goes wrong. Wait, it's coming. Another one of my brilliant ideas. There! And that is why Haralda made me the master mead maker. Use the bees against the giant. Just click a beehive. The bees will go after the biggest target out there, the giant. Well, it was just an idea. And a rather good one, too. Oh, I know. Let me splash you with this. It smells like smoke and ashes. The bees hate it. Now you shouldn't have any bee problems.
Blasted Stormfist cowards!
How are the bees? The success of the meadery depends on their honey. It has to be perfect. And you brought me its toe. I was only joking about that, but thank you. I started organizing things here. I don't suppose you ran into my brother Briorel, did you? He looks like me, but he's not as smart. I sent Briorel to get a barrel of apple blossom honey from the barn. He probably got lost, but I need that honey to make more mead. Could you get the honey? And if you see Briorel, send him this way. He needs to deliver these casks to Windhelm. What do you think mead is? It's fermented honey. The flavor changes depending on the honey, spices, and herbs used in the process. It's a delicate balance to get it just right. You can try some when you come back.
Go away, honey. In a moment. I don't feel so good.
Have lots of ideas for new flavors of mead. I just need to find more suppliers of spices and herbs. Wonderful. I'm sure it will make a delightful mead. And another batch is ready. I would be honored if you'd be the first to taste it. A touch of this, a bit of that. Just take a good long swallow. See if you can taste the subtle notes of Alakia's spice, wildflower honey, and late summer herbs.
Well, look who's finally up and about. You really can't hold your mead. Railroad's latest batch. Well, look, you really can't.
In the mood for a little trip. I can take...
I can...
Welcome to Windhelm. You're just in time for the celebration. If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty capable and good in a fight. Just the sort of individual that Thane Mera is looking for. Thane Mera Stormcloak. She keeps the city running and oversees the Windhelm Guard. That makes her extremely busy, especially now. What with the Conan-Liker and the Ebonheart Pact delegates and all. Of course. In addition to attending the Conan-Liker, the Pact leaders have important business to attend to. Important business. Now hurry along. You can find Thane Mera at the center of town, right in front of the Palace of Isgrim. I'm sure Thane Mera will appreciate your assistance and your discretion. Oh, many apologies. I'm the Ebonheart Pact envoy in Windhelm. I've lived here for some time now. I can honestly say that I know all of the city's movers and shakers. If you need anything, anything at all, I'm the one to ask. Yes, yes, the Conan-Liker. The Nords are very proud of their celebrations, and this is a big one. They want to prove that even though the Akaviri damaged the city, Windhelm is still a beautiful and vibrant place. That's what the Nords call this celebration. The entire city is celebrating King Yoren's 10th anniversary as the Skald King. Nord clans have come to Windhelm from across Skyrim to compete in various challenges to honor the king and his reign. The Akaviri hit Windhelm hard during the invasions. Most of the damage has been repaired, but work continues on the palace. King Yoren insisted that the rest of the city should come first, so the palace was the last thing worked on.
You look strong and capable, good in a fight, and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure. If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help. I am the Thane of Windhelm. My father was captain of the guard. I followed in his footsteps and climbed a bit higher. We Stormcloaks helped build Windhelm centuries ago. We're an old family, and we're proud of our heritage.
They're all the same. Give them all the helmet and they get all high, right? It's no wonder the palace is still a wreck.
What do I do? What don't I do? Rules and regulations. Meetings with King Yoren and other Thanes. Now I'm hosting pack delegates. A lot of political nonsense. Mostly, I delegate so that I can guard the city. People feel safer with the Thane around.
Come on, help us out here.
Yes, they've come for the celebration, but also to meet with King Yoren about packed business. I try not to get too involved. In fact, I'm not sure how Yoren stands all the pomp and ceremony. It would drive me insane.
For the past 4 years, we've seen our freedom we've seen our rights be attacked over the past 4 years. We've seen our freedom being taken away from us.
All of this was led by organizations such as the World Economic Forum.
When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood.
The only reason we're here is because we're very concerned about our rights and freedoms. Founder of the World Economic Forum, Mr. Klaus Schwab, very eerily and famously said, "You will earn nothing and be happy by 2030. This is the kind of future they have in store for you."
Klaus Schwab, he wants to be a god on earth. It's another form of slavery. They just want to create a world government whereby they control everything, digitalize it, and all the rest.
Does anybody know who this man is? Anybody? It amazes me that today I've shown this photo to hundreds of people, and yet nobody, apart from 2 people, have been able to tell me exactly who this man is. This man is Klaus Schwab. He is the founder of the World Economic Forum, an institution which has complete global dominance and influence on our country and our politics. He believes that by 2030 you should own nothing and be happy. And if you think I'm crazy, you just got to look on the World Economic Forum's website. I'm going to hand out some leaflets now. If you don't want to take one, no problem, but thank you. Okay, leaflet, sir? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
If Trump attempts to weaponize the justice...
The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they returned for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn. We don't like to talk about it, but Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for, hence an outsider like you. Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
They're all the same. Give a Nord a helmet and they get all high and mighty. It's
You
no
start
wonder
trouble,
the palace
I'll
is
finish
still a
it.
wreck.
How could anyone, let alone a dark elf, desecrate the shrine of Saint Bernard? It's scandalous.
Don't give us any trouble. I thought the place had been closed down. Looking at. They're all the same. Give a
You've been
Nord a
gone for a
helmet
while.
and they get all high
Tell me you
and
found
mighty.
something useful.
No wonder the palace is still a wreck.
Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since... Oh no, this is worse than I feared. While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm. This just got personal. I have another task for you if you're willing. I want you to enter the next event, the foot race of the 9 Holds. I name you Windhelm's new champion. That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer Lenning. He's along the western wall. Hurry! Speak to Lenning the Hawk and enter the race.
What is it?